prestigious NXT Women's Championship.
What up, y'all? This your boy Ace here, and welcome to Afternoons Delight. I must say this, guys. This was a very good episode of NXT, man. It was very edgy tonight, and it was great because he got a chance to say goodbye to all the wrestlers that was on here, specifically on the women's side. You know, the only one was Zoe Stark because she wasn't on here. But Indi Hartwell had a heartfelt, I just went over that one, a heartfelt goodbye to the NXT fans. Katana Chance, Katie Carter, Alba Fire, Isla Dawn, man. It was so surreal to say goodbye, man. And tonight's episode was kick-ass, man. It was a great episode from the top to bottom. Some pretty good matches in here. Man, it was a really good episode, man. I was blown away watching this. I was like, man, I got a lot to say. And shout out to one of my commenters because he wanted me to speak on this. Jack Michael, I'm doing this for you, man. He wanted me to talk about what I think NXT should do next after these girls are gone. I might have to do a bigger video for that, but I'm going to talk about some of it in this video. But let's get down to what happened. So basically, after Indi Hartwell left with Dexter Lumis, I talked about that in the last video, like I said, we saw Tiffany Stratton actually pick up the belt first. And then Cora Jade was in the ring, and they played tug of war with it. Then the whole women's locker room came out, and they started brawling. And I don't know if all the girls that was in there are going to be in this tournament, by the way. That's the only good thing, man. It was, man, that was crazy, man. That was crazy. But I wanted to see something, man, because I'm going to say, this is interesting, what's going to happen with this title, because I don't know who should get it now. Like I said, Indi Hartwell vacated it. We're going to get a new champion at Battleground, I believe. Supposed to be a whole tournament. Wait, did she say it's supposed to commence at Battleground? I think that's what she said. Is it supposed to end at Battleground? Yeah. It's supposed to be a new champion crown at Battleground. So, the crazy thing is, who is it going to be? They're kind of cluing in that it could be Tiffany Stratton or Cora Jade because they were the ones tugging on it at first. Because I don't think it's going to be a baby face again. I think it's going to be. I think we're finally going to get a heel champion for the first time since Mandy Rose. I think we're going to get a heel champion. I think it's between Tiffany Stratton and Cora Jade. I really do. The thing is the match going to be between those two? Because I think you could run heel versus heel, and for a lot of people that'd be phenomenal if we get Tiffany Stratton versus Cora Jade. Because you could do that. You can do that beef for a few weeks. Like, well, obviously we probably won't. There's not going to be a few because of the tournament. We're probably not even going to find out who's going at who until the week before Battleground. Battleground's May 28th, by the way. So at the end of the month. In my opinion, like I said, I think it's going to be Cora Jade against Tiffany Stratton. The question is, who gets it? This is the thing. I don't know who gets it. Man. Who do I want to get it? Shoot. It could be either one of them because I'm okay with either one of them. As long as both of them get it at some point, I'm okay with it. They could give it to either one. I liked how when Mandy Rose got it, she just got it. Like, it took her 2 months to get it. Cora Jade could be in a position to get it that way. The whole thing to me is we need a new heel stable, though, at all costs. Like, that's the main thing that I'm focused on. And I think who's ever champion should get the heel stable. Tiffany Stratton probably doesn't need it, but you can use her in the Mandy Rose role. I looked at Tatum Paxley tonight, and with no more Zoe Stark, I was looking at Tatum Paxley is ready to be a cerebral heel. She looked good in that match against Danny Palmer early tonight. I think Tatum Paxley should be aligned with Cora Jade. You could put her with Tiffany Stratton too, but I'd rather see her with Cora Jade because she can keep the character she got right now. I feel like if Tiffany Stratton gets a group, it might be a bunch of like bubbly airheads or whatever, like she is, and I don't know. I don't know, man. I would rather have Cora Jade get it. I would rather have Cora Jade get a heel stable. Man, it's gonna be interesting though. We don't know who's in the tournament just yet, so I don't want to speak on whoever else. I didn't see Roxanne Perez in there, so I don't even know Roxanne Perez getting another opportunity. JC James should get an opportunity soon as well. I didn't see her. Hold on, let me see if I could look at who all was in the ring. Because I know I saw Ivy Now fight with Cora Jade. I remember that. Lyra Valkyria is the one that broke up the tug of war. I think I saw Lyra Valkyria. She could win it. If they want to stick with a baby face, Lyra Valkyria could win it. Fallon Henley is definitely ready to win it. Like, if Fallon Henley reminds me so much of Mickie James, I think they built her up a lot with this Kiana James storyline. I think they could do it. I saw Elektra Lopez in there. Who else was in there? It ain't going to be Danny Palmer because she just started. It ain't going to be Wendy True. I saw Thea Hill. It's not going to be Thea Hill. Too young. Who else was in there? I don't know. Like I said, I don't know if all the girls that were in that ring is going to be in the tournament. I saw Tatum Paxley. She's not going to win, though. She needs, like I said, she needs to be in a heel group with whoever the champion is going to be. It's going to be interesting, man. But I definitely think it's going to be between Cora Jade and Tiffany Stratton who wins that title, though. It's going to be very interesting. And let me just, before I get on out of here, because like I said, I wanted to do this for Jack Michael in the comment section. Raw has a very good roster, man. Raw has really upgraded their roster. I saw Raw Talk because I had downloaded it. I saw Raw Talk and I saw that Xia Li is on getting drafted on Raw. I'm really hoping they do something with her. But Raw got so much talent, bro. I'm gonna talk about that in another video, but Raw's got so much talent. Now with NXT, they're gonna be okay. They're going to be okay. I know they don't have Indi. They just lost 2 really good tag teams right now. And they lost Zoe Stark. But they're going to be okay because you still got Roxanne Perez. You still got Cora Jade. You still got Tiffany Stratton. You got JC James, Gigi Dolan. I mean, you got your top 5 right there. And then you got the girls that's under her that I think are going to spring up. Because I will do a lot in the coming year with Tatum Paxley, Danny Palmer, Sol Ruka. Nikita Lyons gonna be back at some point. Fans love Nikita Lyons. Who else he got? Lyra Valkyria, you can continue to build her up. She reminds me a little bit more of that Alba Fire, Isla Dawn type of. She's got that type of image going. I will bring up Blair Davenport from NXT UK. You still got Elektra Lopez. I think you need to make sure Lola Vice is on here because I think fans are going to love, because she reminds me so much of Sasha Banks. Like a young version of Sasha Banks. I think you bring her up. Who else you got? Jakara Jackson. I hope they do something with her. Lash Legend. Who am I forgetting anybody? Ivy Now still on the roster. Like, NXT is going, there's still some girls that's going to be coming up from college and all that other stuff that will be, that we'll see on level up in the coming year. Like, NXT is just the pipeline that they're finding. Like, HBK, the way he's booking and the way they're finding the girls right now, they're doing a really good job. They're doing a really good job right now. I'm not worried about, even after these girls coming up get drafted and called up. They got a bright future, man. And I think the women's division has been so strong. The men's division is hot and cold to me. So I am liking Braun Breaker, his new character, his new heel character. I think that's carrying the men's division right now. I was talking earlier about Trick Williams and how if Melo gets drafted, let's say next year, I don't think Melo needs to stay in. I think him and Braun Breaker need to get drafted next year. I will have Trick Williams, stay another year. Instead of, like, I know they like aligning him with Melo, but Trick Williams is just too good. I think, especially with his promo work, to be a sidekick forever. Like, this dude's strong enough to actually be a champion in WWE one day. Like, he is. He's got the personality to put a company on his back. He does. Like, this guy does. Like, he showed me that in that promo. So, the men are looking great, man. But, yeah, like I said, I think HBK does a better job with the females. Like, I think the females are just really carrying NXT right now. Like, they're carrying NXT these days, man. It's just crazy how deep they are in the female division. That's why I say I'm not even worried. Look how strong they are even without the girls that just got called up. They're still strong. Because a lot of the girls that got called up were like girls that were like 28 and over. So they didn't really lose to girls that's like 26 and younger. You know what I mean? I think John Drake said, I think Ivy Now is the only one that was over 30 that's left. Mako Satomura is too. But yeah, they don't have like, I think Blair Davenport might be 30 now, because I remember when she was in AEW, she was like in her late 20s, I think. Either mid or late 20s, like somewhere around there. But they got so many girls. Nikita Lyons, like I said, I'm looking at her because after she comes back from injury, I want to see how she is. But she could easily replace Indi Hartwell. You got Sol Ruka, Danny Palmer on the way. Like, I mean, Gigi Dolan, we know how popular she is. Like, man, it's just so deep right now, man. Cora Jade, Roxanne Perez, bro, Tiffany Stratton. Like, I think this is even better than Black and Gold. I think that their era right now beats Black and Gold right now. Because they're even deeper. Like, it's just so many girls. And I think girls like Tatum Paxley are going to continue to get better. Like, I remember looking at Zoe Stark like the same way I'm looking at Tatum Paxley right now. She had a lot of room to improve. And then look at her now. Like, it's crazy, man, how deep they are. Dia Hale's going to be a star, too. And she only 19, bro. Like, god damn. That's what I'm talking about, man. I was talking about Lola Vice and Cara Jackson. And and to be honest, a lot of these girls are not even going to be in the WWE. A lot of them are going to be in AEW. Maybe even Impact. There might be some girls that's in AEW and Impact right now that will be in NXT, in a couple of years. So it's crazy right now. I think women's wrestling right now is just deep. Tessa Blanchard is coming back into pro wrestling. I think she's in like XPW, I believe, at the end of the month. When she comes, man, that's another piece. I mean, women's wrestling is in a really good state right now. And it continues to improve every year. It's going to be amazing, man. It's going to be amazing. Rhea Ripley doing some nice work at the top. It's going to be amazing, bro. It's going to be amazing. This era, when it really comes to full fruition, which I believe will be in another 5-7 years, it's going to be on another level, man. It's going to be, whew. It's going to be on another level, y'all. And we still got Trish Stratus, man. Still got Trish Stratus, man. But yeah, man, let's see if Cora Jade and Tiffany Stratton are the final two. It could be anybody. I just think that's like the main event that they need to run. And I'm fine with either one of them being champion, but I think Cora Jade gonna end up being champion. That's just my guess. I think they're ready to put it on her. Because some people thought she was gonna get drafted this year, so she might be just one of the ones that's ready. You know what I mean? But we'll see. Go ahead, give me y'all comments. I know this is a long video. Go ahead, give me y'all comments. Hit the like button for me. Share the video. Subscribe to the channel, y'all. Thank y'all for watching. After News to Like.